Stefan from GeoConnect Asia 2025 from Singapore. It's been a crazy morning. There's been a lot happening, and we are right now on day one in the afternoon. And I have Will from ARUP with me here. We're going to be talking about a lot of things, but before we get into it, Will, why don't you introduce yourself and your company?
Yeah, so my name's Will Cavendish. I'm Global Digital Services Leader at ARUP. ARUP is a worldwide company that seeks to shape a better world through architecture, engineering, design and consulting. And my global digital role means I'm responsible for all of these amazing new technologies and making sure that we in ARUP have got the skills and capabilities we need to develop them into the built environment.
Will and I, before we started the conversation, we're talking a lot about jet lag and sleeping. So it kind of is a perfect cue for my first question. I mean, ARUP works on a lot of different things, but there's probably going to be a couple of different problems that really excites you and keeps you up. What are those problems? What are the kind of challenges that you really relish at taking a look at?
Yeah, I think the big thing that keeps me awake at night is this challenge of how we're going to meet the needs of the world's population at the same time as decarbonising the built environment enormously and regenerating nature. You know, I work in a sector which is carbon intensive. Cement, steel, glass, cities, transport systems, all of them use materials, all of them impact on the planet. For us at ARUP, the thing that keeps me awake is how are we going to do this and meet planetary boundaries? That's the big thing, I think, for us to achieve.
It's kind of a very large mandate. And another thing that's also kind of large about your role at ARUP is the fact that you are a person who travels across the globe and works on different problems. We are here in Singapore, we are focusing on APAC. Would you say that the challenges in APAC are kind of unique in a geographical way, or do you see the similar problems in other parts of the world, maybe in a different time scale?
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I mean, I think that central challenge is present everywhere, but I think some of the conditions are a bit different. So in some places, for example, populations are still growing fast. In other countries, Japan, for example, or Germany, or even China now, populations are beginning to fall. That's a very different problem. In some places, ASEAN, for example, economies are growing quite rapidly. In other places, economies are more slow growing. In some parts of the world, digital data and technology and AI are moving very fast. In other places, they are, not so present. So I think the big challenge is the same, but I think the conditions are different. And in lots of Asian countries, you have growing populations, you have growing economies, and you have actually economies and societies that are very committed to getting digital data and AI right into the heart of what they're doing. So that sort of changes a little bit what you can do, but I think the fundamental challenge is still the same.
The way you introduced ARUP was that you are a consultancy across the globe, right? And geospatial was not one of the terms that we used, but we are here at a geospatial event. How exactly does geospatial fit into your portfolio? Do you see yourself as end users, adopters, drivers?
Yeah, no, we're definitely end users of geospatial, and we have a lot of people in our company with geospatial skills and expertise. We use geospatial data at a very large scale to help us design cities, help us design infrastructure, help us to improve transport, energy systems, water systems. The geospatial data is offering new opportunities. Of course, drones are giving us a new capability in the built environment and also new data. And the proliferation of mobile phones and sensors with geotagging, all of these are actually providing the raw materials, the data raw materials, or the capabilities to improve how we do our work. So we're very excited about the breakthroughs that have in place in geospatial. We're building up our own capabilities and we're integrating it very actively into quite a wide range of our work.
It's 2025, and there is one question that I do have to ask you because it's like kind of mandatory nowadays. It's the AI angle.
Yeah.
How does AI fit into the global processes, workforce, things that you guys do?
Well, quite strongly. I mean, I had this great fortune of having spent some time working at DeepMind before I joined ARUP. And DeepMind is quite a well-known artificial intelligence company. So I feel I had the sort of AI immersion perhaps a little bit earlier than other people. And certainly when I joined ARUP, I was very actively championing the way in which AI is going to provide us with an amazing new capability to build and improve better what we do. So we see AI being able to work on large-scale data systems to provide new insight, new ways of working, new approaches. For example, our approach to city design is being transformed by by AI because it's allowing us insights into how cities work and how they can be put together that we weren't able to produce before. So for me, AI and different AI systems are really important. It's not going to be ChatGPT. Actually, that's probably a more transactional technology for us. It's going to be all of the other really impressive AI systems that are going to be perhaps most useful for us and most relevant for geospatial data. So for me in ARUP and for ARUP as a whole, this combination of human intelligence and artificial intelligence is just proving incredibly exciting in allowing us to build a better world, faster, quicker, cheaper, and more environmentally sustainable than would otherwise be the case. So, for us, it's a fantastic opportunity.
For me, it's been a fantastic opportunity to talk to Will, and as a former DeepMind colleague, as a colleague that's now on the geospatial side of things, it's been a pleasure. Will, thanks a lot.
Thanks very much.
Have
fantastic
a wonderful time
to talk. And you too. Thank you very much.